Time now for your tropical update. I'm ABC 13 meteorologist Alita Loresca. All eyes on the Gulf over the southwestern Gulf of Mexico, where this system, potential storm 6, looking very disorganized at this point. But there's been a lot of showers and thunderstorms firing up around that center. And once we have a center, we'll have a better look, some better certainty as to the forecast track. Right now, the winds at 50 miles per hour, wind gusts of 65. As of the latest advisory, this movement is toward the northwest at about 5 miles per hour. You can see there are already tropical storm watches intact, mainly along the coastline of Mexico, and also starting to see the offshore waters, tropical storm watches from Matagorda up toward High Island in our location in our vicinity. This system is expected to strengthen overnight tonight into tomorrow, potentially as early as today as Tropical Storm Francine, and then by Wednesday morning, some rapid intensification to a Category 1 hurricane. This is going to be steered by this area of high pressure and then slowly starts to make a turn toward the northeast as an upper level low begins to dig and build in from the west. At this point, we still have parts of the upper Texas coastline, and when I zoom in closer, you can see the areas that are still designated by the National Hurricane Center. Basically, we've got areas around the Boulevard Peninsula here, around Jefferson County, of course, all of southwest coastline of Louisiana, just to the west of New Orleans. But along the coast of Louisiana is where we're seeing a lot more real estate within this cone of uncertainty. And once the system makes landfall, either sometime Wednesday night or early Thursday morning, this system will rapidly weaken as it continues to turn to the north and northeast, heading toward the Tennessee River Valley and then eventually up toward the Midwest. So there's still a couple of scenarios here with this system. We could continue to see it jog toward Louisiana, which is what we've been seeing based on the latest computer data, and that would have lesser impacts to southeast Texas, with the exception of our coastal communities. We could still see a high threat of some heavy rain, some coastal flooding, and also a storm surge. But the further west this tracks, then we could see some greater impacts, severe impacts located here across southeast Texas. So that's why we have to monitor it, since the center of circulation has not been established yet. Here is one of our computer models showing the center of circulation staying offshore for the most part, and then eventually pushing onshore toward Louisiana sometime Wednesday night. But you can see those heavy rain bands still coming onshore sometime late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. So you want to stay weather aware for sure. Tuesday and Wednesday, looking at the next 2 days for the potential for some flooding. The flood risk outlook, a level 1 and 2 across our coastal communities through Wednesday. Potential rainfall amounts will be highest along the coastline. Between 3 to 5 inches will be possible, with some isolated higher amounts. And then the further west you go, significantly less rainfall totals. So for today, you can bet on just some really lovely weather, still benefiting from some drier air blowing in. And as those scattered tropical rain showers start to develop, we've issued an ABC 13 weather watch for Tuesday, and then hoisted that to a weather alert day with our greatest impacts on Wednesday because of the location of that system. So again, keep it right here. It's very fluid. We'll be making certain tweaks to the forecast as soon as that center of circulation has been established. I'm ABC 13 meteorologist Alita Loresca. Thanks for getting your tropical update right here on ABC 13.